to your face. It's on your face. Now smile with it. Now I'm recording. So what's up?
What's up?
What's your name? I'm DJ T and B Mac, coming live from 6. 25 cash 1.
What's up, everyone? This is Lover Girl. This is Mookie from E.O.D. And today we are interviewing our homie, DJ T.
3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? This is Lover Girl. And this is Mookie from E.O.D. And today we are interviewing our homie, DJ T.
Okay, so it's various artists here in Nashville. I understand that you're a very multi-talented artist here. So, can you tell me exactly who is DJ T?
DJ T he's a rapper, he's a singer, a writer, a producer. He's not a DJ. A lot of people always ask me where the name came from, but DJ T, man, he's just a hungry artist who got something different to talk about than a lot of other cats locally, that's making music. The name DJ T came from when years ago, back in 2002, when I first started my label Rock Diamond music group. I was pretty much just making mixtapes, so I was kind of like a mixtape DJ. So, but I had always been making beats and stuff like that. So. I just started writing to my beats and stuff like that, and then I just kind of stuck with the name. So, but I don't DJ, so
okay.
I don't DJ.
Okay, so how exactly did you start making music? Like, what made you want to?
Like through situations and stuff like that that I experienced, coming up, that I seen people go through, that I seen my parents go through, that I went through. And just listening to other artists and stuff like that, and me, just pretty much, staying out the streets and stuff like that, trying to keep my nose clean. I had to use another avenue, to, just kind of, release anger. So, I just started writing, started rhyming, started listening to other cats rhyme and stuff like that. And then, pretty much I just, took what I've been through and then just put it on pen and pad.
Okay. So, everybody has their own style of music. How would you explain your style?
My style is very influential. It's very inspirational. It's something to say. It's a message. I feel like, all of my music, all the songs I write, I pretty much, I feel like I have something to say on each record. I don't feel like, making a useless track. Everything that I feel like I rap about is a message.
Okay.
So that's how I describe my music.
Okay, so everybody has people that they grew up listening to. Who would you say were your musical influences?
I think, Eminem is a big part of that. Jigga, Jay-Z, everybody pretty much been inspired by, Big and Pac, and, Nas is another one. Nelly, Bone, me and my brothers, we all grew up off of Bone Thugs and Harmony. So, just pretty much, but like I said, Eminem is a big influence of mine lyrically. Okay.
So, what's up with the single you're promoting, Ride? Like, what's it about?
The Ride is a song I feel like that everybody can relate to. It's pretty much it's about like going through a roller coaster up and down relationship. And I wrote this based on a true story. So, but like I said, a lot of people can relate to it. But Ride is pretty much just saying, it's pretty much saying, even though we have ups and downs, even though, you get on my nerves sometimes, and then the next day we'll turn around and, we'll be good, We accept these ups and downs that we have, so we just gonna ride it out. And that's pretty much Ride is talking about.
Okay, so let's talk about the debut album, Athens of the South. What's it about?
It is pretty much, well, like I said, all my music is influential. So Athens of the South is going to be more like a storybook. You listen to, a lot of classic albums. You listen to a lot of, big albums and pop and stuff like that. They pretty much had something to say on their record, versus, a lot of cats nowadays who just get on there and talk about how much money they got and, how many Jews they rocking and how many cars they got and stuff like that, Athens of the South is going to be deeper than that. Athens of the South is going to be like, it's going to motivate people to, get out of the situation that they're in. Or it's going to make them feel better about the situation that they're in. Like, hey, I know I'm not the only one that's going through this, what I'm going through. But, it's some bangers on there, pretty much. Everything's just not, sit down and listen to me. It's more, I got songs, I'm going out to the club songs. I'm feeling good, with my homeboys, my homegirls, whatever. So, it's a lot of good stuff on there.
Okay, so how did you come up with the title?
The title came from, Athens of the South is another name for Nashville, 615. Pretty much, one day I was sitting in class, looking at the encyclopedia, and I was going to do a paper about Nashville and where the name Athens of the South came up. And I was like, why do they call it Athens of the South? So I kept reading, and Nashville was pretty much built from a lot of Greek mythology because it has the most colleges and stuff, of any city in the South, and it still holds that name, Athens of the South. So, I felt like just, representing my city, and coming up with a name that draw questions. I feel like Athens of the South was the perfect title for that. So. Okay.
So now we know about it. When can we be expecting it to drop?
Athens of the South should drop, let's say mid-May, early June. But I mean, in the meanwhile, the Ride single coming soon is going to be available to iTunes, going to be available to pretty much all the online markets, all the online stores. So make sure y'all check that out.
Okay. So is there anyone that you would like to thank or shout out?
Well, first of all, I like to thank God for, my talent and just my views on music, views on life and stuff like that, because I take my views and I put them in my music. Also, I want to shout out, E.O.D, Epitome of Divas, for presenting this opportunity to me and stuff like that, interviewing me. My brother, 808, the hitmaker, he's got like 2 tracks he produced on the album. Rock Diamond, my label, Beatmakers Entertainment, just pretty much the whole squad and everybody who been listening to my music from day one. Everybody been holding me down. So
okay, so that's the end of the interview. Is there any place that we can actually get the song from, or any other one of your songs? Yeah, right now, if you go to my Facebook right now, that's pretty much the site that I have, that I'm doing that heaviest promotion on right now. Facebook.com/The Beatmaker, spelled exactly how I said. YouTube, I got my song on YouTube right now. It's not available for download right now, but it's coming real soon. So, that's pretty much it right now. All right, we'll be listening to you. Okay.